Top World Things. Do not forget. Subscribe us. Number 1. Giant walking stick. Entomologists have described over 3,000 species of stick insects, and those of the genus Phobidicus. The giant walking stick are the world's longest insects by far. Not including extended legs, these amazing creatures measure as much as 13 inches, 33 centimeters, from head to the tip of their abdomen. Though stick insects of all types are strictly herbivorous, some species secrete a substance that produces intense irritation in the eyes and mouths of predators, or overly curious humans. In some cases, victims have been afflicted with temporary blindness. Number 2.
The one giant worm that takes the cake is a species in South Africa called Microchetus rapi, which has been recorded reaching lengths of 6.7 meters. That's 22 feet long. This truly terrifying creature really is the stuff of nightmares.
There are several species of giant earthworm that span the world over, which makes this post even more spine-tingling. Obviously there's nothing dangerous about these giant earthworms, it is merely the fact that they well. Giant earthworms. Number 3. Goliath beetle. Deep in the jungles of darkest Africa one may find the biggest, bulkiest, heaviest insect on Earth, the Goliath beetle. Male Goliathus can grow up to 4.3 inches, 110 millimeters, long, and their larvae can weigh up to 3.5 ounces or 100 grams, a true mega-maggot. Hobbyists have raised Goliath beetles in captivity by feeding the newly hatched larvae dog or cat food.
Goliath beetles are members of the scarab beetle family, and it's likely they were known to the ancient Egyptians. They can also fly using a single pair of clear membranous wings normally protected under their hinged shells. The sound of a Goliath beetle in flight has been likened to that of a small helicopter.
Number 4. Goliath bird-eater spider.
Besides being a great band name, the Goliath bird-eater is one of the world's largest spiders. These jungle-dwelling tarantulas have an 11-inch, 25 centimeters, leg span, which puts them on par with the smaller-bodied giant huntsman spider of Laos. The Goliath bird-eater comes out ahead when it comes to weight, with mature specimens topping out at over 6 ounces, 170 grams. Oh, the name? The first researcher to describe them observed one eating a hummingbird. They have also been known to kill and eat mice, bats, lizards, and small poisonous snakes.
Number 5. Atlas moth, Queen Alexandra's birdwing butterfly.
The Atlas moth and the Queen Alexandra's birdwing butterfly are the largest of the moths and butterflies, each achieving wingspans of over a foot, 30 centimeters. The Atlas moth, found in Southeast Asia, the Malay Archipelago and on the Indian subcontinent, has been cultivated commercially for the silk used by its caterpillars to weave their cocoons. Entire Atlas moth cocoons have been made into women's purses in Taiwan, where the women are obviously not at all squeamish.
Number 6.
Japanese giant hornet. Japanese giant hornets, unlike tarantulas, are not mild-mannered and most definitely do not make great pets. Great pests is more like it. Let's start with size, up to 1.6 inches, 4 centimeters, long with a 2.5-inch, 6 centimeters, wingspan. In Japanese are called Usuzumobaki, or giant sparrow bee. And unlike everything else in Japan, there's nothing cute about them. They kill, on average, 40 people every year. That's more than the total number of deaths attributed annually to all wild animals in Japan, put together.
Number 7. Giant water bugs. giant water bugs of the genus Lethoceros, also known as toe biters. Lovely, huh? Grow up to 5 inches, 12 centimeters, long and are the terrors of freshwater ponds, gorging themselves on other insects, crayfish, tadpoles and the odd unlucky fish. When they bite a potential meal, or perhaps your toe, the bugs inject an enzyme that liquefies tissue, making it easy for the bug to slurp up its meal.
Needless to say, a bite from a giant water bug can be exceptionally painful and victims have been known to suffer permanent muscle damage. Toe biter 1, toe cutter 0.
Number 8. Camel spiders. While many of the tales told about camel spiders are fabrications, such as, they sometimes can be seen running alongside Humvees, screaming all the while, these arachnids can grow up to 10 inches, 25 centimeters, wide, run as fast as 10 miles per hour, 16 kph, and like to hide in dark, sheltered places. Like sleeping bags. Number 9.
Giant weta. The giant weta encompasses 11 varied species, growing to a length of 8 inches or 20 centimeters. They're found only in New Zealand and its nearby islands, where they took over the ecological niches normally filled by rodents such as mice. When rodents were introduced to New Zealand by human settlers, the giant weta went into rapid decline.
Number 10. Tarantula hog wasp. Another big bug with a seriously scary name, the tarantula hog wasp doesn't live in some faraway jungle or exotic island. Nope, it's from New Mexico. In fact, the state of New Mexico adopted the tarantula hog wasp as their official state insect in 1989. If you happen to come across one, however, you're officially advised to leave it alone. Though not considered to be aggressive, the tarantula hog wasp will sting you if pestered. Top World Things. Do not forget. Subscribe us.